Hello everyone and welcome back to the next episode of Stainless Steel. We're here with Portugal, where we are being invaded at Burgos yet again by the English. Unfortunately, we managed to hold up Burgos the first time. I don't know if we're going to be able to do so the second time. Got plenty we can recruit here. My problem being is I don't think we'll be able to do so before we end up losing it. We do have this force on the way under Vincente, but it's not particularly strong. We also should have a new princess come of age, if I can find her. Hang on. Who's this lad? Guillermo de Lemos. Let's see if I can find out where that lady is. None of these people are old enough. Okay, well, we'll marry him in anyway. It's good to have another general.
Orders?
And he's actually inside Burgos, which might not be good for his health, to be perfectly honest. But we'll see. Oh, it's you here. There we go. He's not spectacular, but he'll do the job.
Your orders, number one. Your orders, number one.
But is he? He's not inside Burgos. Where is he? Is he down? He might. He's down in Fez. I actually don't mind that. Having a second.
Where to, sire?
Having a second general down in this part of the world is not a bad thing, by any means. Let's keep on recruiting here, though, because I think we're going to need it. Let's send you. You can stay here in Fez, and our other bishop's going to head down towards Marrakesh in an effort to start making that more Catholic. We'll send one of you there, one of you here. One can stay here. They can act as kind of scouts for us. You return to Fez.
Your orders?
This fleet here, we may as well blockade the docks for now. And of course we are somewhat hoping to go up and deal with the English up north. We do have we've got fleets underway.
Yes. Combining the fleets.
That's a pretty strong fleet there. We're going to need our other forces to join up with us before we're able to do that, I would think.
Name thy enemy, Lord.
Send you out from Leon. No, there's no boats you can get there, but I'll take those mercenaries and send you back home.
We march.
There's not much more we can do this turn. I'm just curious. In terms of top 5 factions, the English are not one of them. But then again, neither are we, so we'll have to see. I still want to keep the Genoese on the side, because they're very close to me. It was nice to see Norway having a good game. They haven't always done well when I played this before. You are heading... Oh well, and attempting to head over towards the English, because you're the better... You're the much better diplomat. I might have to bribe them if I'm lucky. You head this way towards Toulouse.
Yes, my lord.
Who are you carrying? You're carrying another assassin. I probably don't need a second assassin by Rome. But I'll do it nonetheless, because it might be useful.
Your orders?
And send the boat back home, because I don't think we need that boat in Rome anymore.
Who has displeased you? The problem.
Oh wow.
What is the name?
Man, papacy is really easy to vacate at the moment. Goodness me. Although if we miss, it's a huge embarrassment. Because it'd be Denmark, Norway, or Poland. None of whom particularly like us. I wouldn't mind assassinating the Pope as long as I've got a cardinal who can join the next election. It's interesting that maybe the popes are easier to kill in this, so they certainly weren't in the original game. It's in the turn. You're heading to Seville. No, I was going to say that assassin out for England, but it doesn't really matter because it's only a captain there. It's not exactly a general, so it doesn't really matter. It was only really there to train them up. Right, over here at Genoa, they're going to have another crack at Gaza. For better or for worse. I suspect they won't be successful, much like they haven't been for a while. But you never know. I'd be very happy to be surprised and have my opinion change on the matter. Is Sicily charging at Rome? That's a bold decision. If it pays off, which it probably won't. Fatimids are going to attack the Genoese here and win because no one can seem to take Gaza effectively. I don't know if there's like a timer on this or whether just all the crusading armies fail. We'll have to see. Because I don't think we can join the crusade. I think it's way too late to do so. And to be honest, I don't really need another place to go and invade. Because probably I'm going to end up going and fighting the Moors down south and probably Sicily eventually. And going up into England. Probably starting off with the conquest of Ireland and going from there. Is the plan anyway. That's a big Moorish force. I forgot to attack Melilla. I should have attacked Melilla last turn. That was a mistake. Because now these other forces are going to be here as well. Captain Rashid, there's a lot of cavalry, a lot of archers, and a lot of trebuchets. Captain Fath here's also got a lot of cavalry. I'm going to pull back from that if I can.
Flee! Calling off the siege.
This could be problematic. I should have attacked Miller last turn before that last large force came and attacked us. And now, even if we defeat Captain Ubada, all the other troops will pull back in there anyway. But it's this guy attacking us first, not Captain Rashid with his large amount of trebuchets and other siege equipment. We're fighting right by the coast though, that might work actually against us. We'll have to see. But I should have taken Miller last turn, that's a mistake on my part. I could have taken them when the forces weren't too bad. It's also a windy day. As suspected, we're not going to be able to deploy down here, because here is the coast. Can't really see it, but it is there. And this is one thing I really loved about this game, is that the maps actually made sense as to what was happening. You know, if you're by the coast, it's going to show the coast. If you're by mountains, it's likely to be more mountainous terrain. I think sometimes that's lost in other games. We've got a good amount of heavy cavalry here with us, as long as we can deal with their heavy cavalry. The other bits shouldn't be as bad, he says, hoping. You go there, you're our range. You go here. Start the battle. We do have lots of forces. We can deal with these guys pretty much straight away. As soon as they're in, we can go charge them down with our heavy cavalry. Because this is spearmen, it's not ideal. But let's do it anyway. Because I don't want to be fighting on 3 separate flanks at once. So we'll go here first. I'm not thrilled by missile cavalry either. These Farry missile cavalry will hurt us. But hopefully they've got nowhere to run. We will lose some here for sure. Okay, pull back because that's not going to end well for us, I don't think. Especially with our own missile cavalry here, they're going to hit into the back of our own horses. pull back out of there. You guys, put you in skirmish mode, please. I think you're a little bit too close to the enemy. You come over here. I need you guys to pull back because you're going to be hit by the spearmen.
The battle is in our favor.
I don't know if it is in our favour. We've kind of messed this up a little bit. You push into the side of them. Lost a lot of our cavalry already, which is not what we wanted.
Our foes appear to be gaining the upper hand in this battle.
Okay, pull back, pull back. These Arab infantry are proving problematic, that's for sure. The Fairy cavalry are nearly done, which is good. I just don't know if we've got enough to deal with all these different sections of the Moorish army. But we'll hold out as long as we can. I need those Arab infantry dead, really.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Only half the enemy force of this force remains. I think that's the key point. They're only on 6 troops left. Let's charge into this other group. They should rout fairly soon. You just keep going for now. You come over here because you've got other problems to deal with, I would think. Right. Still need to deal with them. I'm concerned by the amount of siege equipment that we're going to have to deal with. And we're losing a lot of our cavalry. Quicker than I would have perhaps hoped. There is still some Fairy cavalry here causing problems. But I want to deal with these spearmen initially. Come on, I need you to break. It shouldn't have taken us this much of our firepower to deal with this small army on the side. There's a lot of our heavy cavalry capacity already lost now, unfortunately. I don't really want to chase this Fairy cavalry down, but let's just get into them, get them done.
Our men have slain the Saracen general.
Okay.
Now we must send his men running. The enemy flees the battle. Run down those worthless peasants!
Nope, I'm not going to run down those worthless peasants because we've got other things to deal with, really. This is a big old force here, and we do not really have the strength to take them all on. Although I don't think there's much missile cavalry, so I think we're going to start heading forward. Ooh, that's going to be a hit on our spearmen. You come over here. Attack them. Use your contemporary encircle though. We're going to have to take the fight to the opposition at this point. We can't hang around really, I don't think. You go into this Bedouin light infantry. Because they'll break fairly quickly. I'm concerned about the spearmen behind, this heavy cavalry behind. But we may not have a choice in the matter. Okay, pull back, pull back. You guys, I didn't really want you to be fighting them, that's a problem. Pull back. If our general dies here, then it'll be game over for us. I don't even think we can withdraw, can we? No, we can't. We can only withdraw via a route, which is unfortunate. Cavalry's back here. Our skirmisher cavalry's having a bad day, that's for sure. Let's group all our cavalry together now.
I pray the course of this battle changes, because defeat seems almost certain.
Let's get our troops attacking. Let's get all our cavalry over here if we can. You guys are not on skirmish mode, which is the correct decision, I think. There's so much heavy cavalry. It's not ideal. So much heavy cavalry to deal with. If I'd attacked Melilla last turn, this wouldn't have been a problem. I don't really see what we can do about this though. We're just outclassed by the numbers and the amount of cavalry here, unfortunately. Let's see if we can get away from those spearmen. That heavy cavalry, sorry. we get back here, we might be able to at least do something to slam into the back of these guys. We'll do as much as we can here and wait for our reinforcement group to arrive from the Iberian Peninsula. I don't really care about the siege, we'll just have to deal with the siege. Firing. That's not who I wanted you to charge at. Not who I wanted you to charge at all. I want to charge you into the back of these guys. That's more like it. If we can get them to break, that might be easy, although these guys can come and charge us from behind, I think. Okay, back out. Those who have been spearmen are broken, good. Ooh, our cavalry's getting in a bad way here.
The enemy general has no honor.
He's fleeing.
He flees the field of battle and abandons his men.
That's fine, doesn't really help us.
The Lord above is kind. We have captured the enemy's general. That will teach the cowardly dog to run. Now he can rest at our leisure.
Right. There's a whole bunch of new stuff here, including those trebuchets, which are really problematic for us. We've taken out, what, 2 of the armies so far? Pull back. We don't want to be in range of their stuff if we can. We're very limited cavalry, but we need to make it work now. There's so much cavalry here. And this is heavy cavalry. This is going to hurt. I'm not sure we've got it in us, to be honest. We can certainly try. We need to rearrange our front line here. To hopefully be at a slightly better angle to deal with these lads. You come around here. Don't know why the spear militia were charging towards us, but I'm not going to question such proceedings. You're out of position, those crossbow militia, take him down. Those crossbow militia out of position. They've got other troops routing, we might be okay. But these trebuchets are causing problems, to say the least. You get into the side of these guys, please. Come on. If we can target the weaker sections of this army, we might do better. But you can't be bogged down because you don't have the forces to fight the spear militia. Or the heavy cavalry. Yeah, they're broken, fine to the death. Charge! Charge, charge, charge. Ah, they're being swarmed here. We're being overwhelmed, I think. Don't really see what we're going to do. Okay, general's running.
Son of God to behave. Our general runs before the enemy, leaving his troops behind.
If he runs, it's his best chance of survival. We're not out of the fight just yet, though. You come forward, attack these guys. I don't know if the general's here with these spearmen, but it might be our best chance. Oh, that was going to hurt. Where's our general? Can he get out safely? I'm not sure. Because I prefer he doesn't die in the process. This is messy. But we will... Yeah, we're in general route now. That's fine. I'd almost prefer us to start routing now. We're taking out 50% of them. It was just too many.
My lord, only half our force remains.
It's just too many for us to deal with. It was a tactical mistake not to take Melilla last turn.
The course of this battle changes because defeat seems almost certain.
I think our general will be safe, which is fine. Fair play to our archers. They're holding as long as they can. Our skirmisher group. General's gone. That's good. He's safe. Oh, to come out of skirmish mode. There's no point being in skirmish mode. I'd rather you just stand and fight as long as you can, which won't be very long, admittedly. We took out 52% of them, we just couldn't take out more with what we had available to us. Just the amount of heavy cavalry that we were dealing with here. That's fine. We can live to fight, well, I say live to fight another day. Living might be a stretch. But we'll keep going until the last man. There we go. We dealt with 2 of the armies.
Our enemies have won this battle, but they have not won this war.
Yeah, average defeat. I mean, we're taking on about 2 times our number, including a lot of heavy cavalry. It's a shame to lose a lot of that force. I'm hoping at least maybe some of it we can get back via ransom. Although I suspect maybe not. We'll have to see.
Do not fail me again, men. Form up.
Oh, there's not many troops left there, is there? Goodness me. Right, he's going to have to pull back to Fez. Please don't go and attack me. He is going to go and attack me. I don't know what we're going to do, though. You can't withdraw. I'd rather just automatically resolve. No, that's our general dead there.
We march no further today.
Auto-resolve might be my best chance at his survival, which is why I did so. But no success, sadly. Fine, we'll need to create a new army to go down there. Someone's... I apologise. Someone is dumping something in a skip outside and it's probably quite loud. Okay. The English didn't invade Burgos this turn, though. That's pretty good for us. King of Aragon is dead, but that's fine. I was kind of presumed that would be the case anyway. Faction excommunicated, that'll be England. Wonderful. Promoted, another Norwegian cardinal. Not great for us. Faction destroyed, the Kings of Aragon. They've been long gone. I don't know quite why the game has felt the need to do so again. We're slowly moving back up in the papal proceedings, which is pretty good. Yeah, Alberto died in battle. It's unfortunate. We're going to need to get a new force built in this part of the world. Unfortunately, Fez is not the place to do it. We don't have a castle down here, which is kind of what I wanted. Everyone just get back inside Fez. We'll merge together how we can.
March. Order.
If we can. You guys can merge, I think.
Your Majesty. Orders. Your Majesty.
We do still have 2 other generals in the area, so it's not like we don't have enough troops to make this happen. It's just the quality of them is a problem. You come over here as well.
Yes, Lord. My lord. Very good, my lord.
Very good, my lord. Who's the damage? You can put them together.
Yes. Move out.
I'm just seeing if there's anything that can be merged here at all.
Orders.
You 2 can merge.
Yes.
But yeah, we'll probably have to do that separately. We'll put the spear militia inside as well. I think those guys will have to head back up north for retraining. But they won't be able to get past that general there.
Dear foe.
Okay, you're merged together.
Your Majesty.
Let's set up at least 1 slot. We do at least have something here to work with. A Granada. Recruit what you can there. Mostly there's no point really. Valencia we can recruit some heavy cavalry though, that'll work in our favour. Toledo, you can recruit some cavalry as well. We'll get a big cavalry force to take on the Moors. I think that's probably the best decision we can do.
Yes.
You 2 start heading to Cordoba.
Onward.
We'll set up a new force at
Move
the
out.
Cordoba Bridge for now.
Your Majesty.
And go from there. Maybe we can put Marcio here to deal with it. We'll just hire some more spear militia to hide out in Cordoba. for now.
There will be
Wouldn't
much
mind dealing with
honor
that chap
in
as
it,
well.
Your Majesty. Yes.
We can get a fort down, which shouldn't be a terrible thing for us to do. So you do
Preparing defensive
that.
fortifications, my
We'll
lord.
send these 22 tribal warriors to hold it.
Move out. Imshi, infidel.
It'll just buy Fez a turn. Obviously, it won't buy a turn for these guys up here.
I will not
But I think
waste
those
orders
are
on
ones
you
we can deal with. We can retrain that unit of spear militia. That's fine. It's better than nothing anyway. At least with the construction of the city watch, I can get crossbow militia, who are not, spectacular at their job, but they'll do. England has been excommunicated.
Yes.
No. Forces coming even closer. Prince Yao return to Leon.
Yes.
I'd like to maybe replace some of the forces from here.
Your orders, noble one.
You don't necessarily need all these spearmen.
Orders. Onward. Orders.
I'll replace it with these slightly higher quality troops. You're going to go sit outside Burgos
Surging armies.
for me, so you get involved in any
Orders.
conflicts. Thank you. Where are my other ships? There they are.
Your orders?
I could join them together to take on Admiral Guy, or probably Admiral Guy. That's probably his actual name, not Guy.
Yes, my lord.
But I imagine they've got some better ships than we do, really. But we will
Yes.
go here.
Plotting course now, my lord.
Got a big force inside there.
Yes, my lord. Merging with fleet.
I hope that'll be enough to take them on. Because that'll be a big loss of ships at sea. If that was to be the case. At Cordoba, I don't think we need these spearmen at the moment. I'd like to hire some more ships at Leon. Preferably both of them. Who else doesn't need stuff? You don't need these troops here at Seville. Let's get a cog out here. When we're fighting England, it'll be a naval battle, really. Oh, if I just take Melilla, then because that's the capital as well, but also it's a castle, it's a fortress. It'll work for us if we can manage to get there.
Ready to trade.
That being said, once we've dealt with the majority of the Moorish forces in this area, I don't really see what they'll have left in the tank to attack us with, to be honest. I think that if we deal with the forces here in front of us, not much will be able to happen after this. And we've got two troops in there. We've got Guanciale and Huame. I'm probably butchering all these names, so I sincerely apologise.
Yes.
Do we want to assassinate the Pope? I don't think we really do. We're actually I say not good standing, but we're in okay standing, and currently if we decide to change the Pope, it means that unfortunately there'll be no
Your
chance of
orders, noble
England
one.
not being reconciliated, which would be a problem.
It is an honor to lead these armies.
Yeah, it's
Your
too late to
orders,
join the
noble
Crusade.
one.
I thought
Your
that might be the
orders,
case.
noble one. As you wish.
Your Majesty.
I guess you guys just go hide in the fort as well.
Your orders?
I might bring an assassin back to deal with these Inquisitors, but these Inquisitors are very strong. I'd also like to maybe deal with this force eventually, just to clear them away. Send these boats back home. We are going to have to just have a larger naval presence now because we're dealing with England. And really the only way they can get to us is via boat. Because they can't really go by land, to be honest.
This had best be
ceasefire?
worth our time.
It's only demanding, not very demanding. I'll give you... ceasefire, except a we will attack. Ceasefire map information is balanced. I'll give trade rights. I'll give you... I'm not going to give you the region, I'm just curious. What about this? Ceasefire, trade rights map information.
This proposal is of little interest.
I think we
hope
might,
for
if we
more
got a bit more money,
fruitful
we can probably sue for
parley in
peace, because I'd
future.
rather not lose Burgos, to be honest. If we can help it. I'm curious to see what the Sicilians think they're doing in Rome, because that's probably not going to be very good for their health or their relationship with His Holiness the Pope. Still got to keep an eye on Genoa in mind, because they're having a very good campaign. It's always worth keeping an assassin and a diplomat by Rome, just in case they're needed. I'd actually love to commission a crusade against England, but unfortunately, this crusade against Gaza has been going on for probably centuries at this point without success. Holy Roman Empire merchant carries his way past Valencia. England fumbled around to Bordeaux. Someone is landing at Lyon. That's curious. They've split their ships up though, which might work in my favour. And they still haven't attacked Burgos. That's pretty good. I'll be quite happy to go for a ceasefire and just immediately attack them again, but I don't think that's a great decision to make. But if we can get a ceasefire, I'll take it, so I can focus on the Moors for now. Because even if we do have a ceasefire with England, I imagine they'll come back for another one at some point, another fight. Is my guess anyway. It's definitely nice to see Norway having a good game, because usually they kind of get blocked out by Denmark or by the Holy Roman Empire. Rome was attacking that Byzantine fleet, that's fine. Venetian Doge is dead, as is the Polish Senior Duke. And a scientific breakthrough. Mission failed, I can't remember what our mission was. It's been discovered that an ore from Asia Minor, region of Magnesia that attracts iron, can also make a piece of metal orientate itself to point to the north, as reliably as a devout Muslim would turn to face Mecca. This strange phenomenon has been captured in a small device known as a compass that cartographers and navigators have begun embracing in earnest, claiming it will take much of the guesswork out of the art of exploration and map-making. Oh, we didn't assassinate someone. That's fine, I don't really care. Genoa and England at war. Excellent. I'm guessing that's going to be over Bordeaux. Or somewhere around there. That's great. That means Captain Owen might even go over to Pamplona.
Yes, my lord. Can you not tell friend from...
Oh, those are some pretty big fleets. Let's at least get up with these fleets here.
Yes, my lord. Yes. Breaking away, combining the fleets. Attacking on your command.
We've just about got this, hopefully. Clear victory, 4 ships sunk. Excellent. Well, that does now strand England. Oh my goodness, that's a tough force. Right, Leon, you're going to have to do some work here. Can we get a fortress down somewhere? Get a fort down there.
Holding these lands tightly from this
Let's put these javelinmen inside.
Onward.
Name thy enemy, Lord.
And
Your
Thomas
orders,
here.
number one.
Don't really know where we can put a fort down to stop you coming forward. Guess we'll just put one here for now.
We shall not surrender this position, my lord. Your orders,
And we'll
number one.
put just
Orders.
these Bedouin infantry inside, that's fine. Salamanca doesn't have a general, but Duarte the Merciless could come and put a fort down there, that's fine. Do that next turn. Valencia's got an armour, that's good. I wouldn't mind a jousting list, just to ensure that the knights that we do train here are even better at their jobs. Fez has got a city watch, which is also useful. I'd like some more military buildings, but unfortunately that's not what Fez is built to do. We'll give it a crop rotation. It'll take 7 turns, but that's fine. Right, let's draw together our new army.
Your Majesty. Yes. Your Majesty.
We can take these Lusitanians with us as well.
Yes.
Let's come over to this bridge here.
March. Yes.
Granada, we had a few troops from here.
Orders.
And I think we had... Do we have some at Seville? Granada and Valencia and Toledo had some as well.
Your Majesty. Yes.
You come down here. Everyone's going to merge together for a grand new force at Cordoba.
Today, Lord.
I'm just trying to give Marcio Olivier as much time as possible to actually train himself up. It's not been very successful.
Someone to see?
Who has this?
Let's go and attack this
Who?
captain if we can. That's a good kill. It's just to train him up more than anything. So he's picked up
What is the
another
name?
person. He's now a pretty decent assassin.
Who has this?
If I
fleet?
put you on the...
Your
Can I get you on the
orders, number one.
bridge? I can't. Damn. 8 turns till surrender.
Your orders, number one.
I'm just curious to see what Genoa's going to do
Yes, my lord.
in terms of the English, or what, more importantly, what English is going to do in terms of Genoa. Leon can't get any more boats, but you can soon.
Your orders?
We've got an army here. We could put it on the other side of Burgos. Or we could deal with Captain Hugh.
You are not my liege.
We could land and deal with Captain Hugh.
Yes, my lord. Leading the men ashore. Your will.
It might not be a terrible idea.
Yes, my lord. This is
What have we got?
shall meet
Because
the
this is
enemy.
pretty much all infantry. You've got no cavalry whatsoever. Definitely tough troops though, so can't take this for granted. We've only got 1 unit of cavalry.
The troops are assembled. Prepare for battle.
So hopefully our cavalry can hold us through this engagement. Hopefully they'll be able to. I think they'll be able to. Damn English getting involved in everything. Right,
Await my orders.
let's get everything grouped together. We've got a lot of skirmisher cavalry. We're attacking them. We'll have to be the aggressors. That's not really a huge problem. Just get everyone grouped together. Don't have a huge amount of archers to work with, but that's also not a huge problem because the English will outrange us anyway with their range, so we can't really let them command any ranged combat for the most part. Let's get going. That's their general at the back. The only unit of cavalry they've got. We've got a decent amount of cavalry, so not to make this work, but they do also have Norman sergeants, which could be a problem. But let's use our manoeuvrability and our kind of success with our skirmisher cavalry in a different context against a different kind of faction. I want to take out the general with my skirmisher cavalry there. If I can take out the general, that makes life a lot easier for the rest of my troops. You guys push into those men-at-arms. Probably not just one unit there, the whole group. Do not fire at will. I want you to fire at someone very specific, the general. But yeah, you're in Cantabrian circle, that's fine. You charge into those line men-at-arms. Because if the captain goes down, their morale will suffer. Obviously their archers are going to start firing at us now. To be expected. But we're charging to those linemen at arms, which is good. There's only 8 of that general's unit left, which is excellent. Okay, that unit's breaking, good. Come on. Keep on going for those... for that general's
We are
unit.
blessed.
Enemy general's dead.
The enemy general is
Excellent.
dead.
You
We
just
have
fire on
set
those
the
light men at
enemy to
arms.
hell.
You come over here. We're going to start charging in now. Don't really want to charge at their spear militia if I can help it, especially not their Norman sergeants. Right, pull back here, but their morale will be suffering already just from their lack of general. I don't really pull back. I don't want to be charging into Norman sergeants. Those guys hurt. Please pull back. Okay, you can just fire at will now. You've done your job. I don't mind taking on lineman arms because those guys are pretty simple to deal with. You're going to have to deal with those Norman sergeants regardless though, because otherwise our infantry is going to suffer. So come over here please. Okay, those guys are nearly out of ammo. So we're going to be a little bit careful about them. You charge in here.
For the moment, the fortune of battle goes
Charge with
our
those Norman
way.
sergeants
Let's
here.
pray it remains as such.
Charge with these Norman sergeants. Okay, they're starting to waver now, which is good. There's a bunch of archers that I'd love to take on. You guys now are light cavalry melee contingent. Let's just get you somewhere a little bit safer for now. Don't really want you charging into them. Charge into the back of these lads if you can. Because they've got a lot of archer militia here, which isn't going to be that good for them, to be honest. But just break into the back of these guys, they should rout instantly. Excellent. Our light cavalry can go after these archers. I think we got this in the bag. This shouldn't be too problematic going forward. Sure, there's still got some tough forces here, but nothing we can't handle, I don't think. You go after those heavy archers, you go after these actual archers. They're breaking, excellent. Get off my land. Bugger off, will you? Okay, they're dealt with. Push into these archers now. This is where cavalry is really coming to the fore against a force without much cavalry. Do need to deal with these archers though. Don't go for the spear militia, go for the archers please. You can go for the spear militia, you're heavy cavalry, whereas our light cavalry can go after the archers. Don't go after the Norman sergeants, you idiots. And, okay, they're fighting to the death, so let's get out there. Let's give them space. Because you're going to die against Norman sergeants, to be honest. You come over here, deal with them. You break into these archers, please. If we can just break... I think there's only archers left, really. You guys break into him.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Only half the enemy force remains, that's good. You break into them. You go deal with these spear militia, please. Even our light cavalry will do a decent enough job at this stage. Don't really want to charge you into spear militia, but we don't have a choice. You're routing anyways, that's pretty good. There's probably only one unit left. Oh, there we go.
Enemy flees the battle. Run down those worthless
Absolutely run down
peasants.
those worthless English pig dogs. Anyone over the hill here? Oh, you're a way away, but we might be able to catch up to you. Right, so just put all our cavalry together into one massive group. Definitely not as Norman sergeants, actually, those ones would be worth a pretty penny. But that's at least one force of the English kicked off our land. And then it'll just be the force over by Burgos, which is yet to invade, thankfully. And I will still be using this force here to, I think, push into England if I can, or probably stand up with Ireland before we push into the British Isles. But these guys are excommunicated, so we're at liberty to attack them.
All of Christendom will be awed by the victory we have won.
Excellent. I don't think we need to keep this force. I think this force can keep moving. Even if we take Ireland and just leave it as a kind of separate area, you are being executed. Because I just don't want to fight you again. And the 2,000 dinars I'd get from it wouldn't help. Relations worsened. Well, maybe you shouldn't have invaded.
Name thy enemy, Lord.
Right. Can I merge on the sea? I can. Good. We'll just take whoever we've got with us and work from there. You're going to go land on Ireland. There we go. Take about 2 turns to get over there. But let's keep on recruiting boats wherever we can.
Your Majesty. Yes. Orders.
Okay, new force being created there. Fez, just get whatever you can. Fez is going to just have to be a militia fight for now.
My Sultan wishes you dead.
Those camel spearmen really caught us off guard there. So let's send you over here. Just have a look at what's happening in Iran. Okay, so yeah, it is under Sicilian hands as expected.
Yes, Lord. My lord.
Fine. You actually stand by Marrakesh for me.
Traveling with God.
Marrakesh is very underguarded.
Yes?
Let's send you, Gonçalo,
Yes.
with a pretty basic army of just 5 spearmen. You're going to march on Marrakesh for me.
Closing for battle. Continue
We
tomorrow.
can also get some tribal warriors if we think we need them. It is the Caliph inside, the faction leader, but I don't think he's going to have much answer to what's there.
The problem.
The problem.
What is the name?
Our diplomat here,
Is there something
I'm
I
just
can
going
do for
to
you?
give them a single payment. There you go.
I guess we until next time.
I'm just trying to butter up the Pope somewhat. You, come speak to you.
There is much you can offer us.
Ceasefire is now very generous. They want peace. Oh my goodness, look how many bits of land they've got. My word. They own Dublin, they own Galway. I think those are the only 2 Irish settlements. It's very demanding. You're going to have to give us a lot of money for peace. I'm going to want some pretty regular tribute from you guys. 10,000 for 5 turns. Nope. I can probably make that slightly less excessive. What about just a flat 10,000 fee?
This seems quite reasonable.
Alright, there we go.
Good day to you.
That lifts the siege of Burgos, which is good. And that means I can send this
Your orders,
force
noble one.
down to deal with this chap,
God will be with us, men. To battle.
Your orders?
and we'll land you back
This is
here.
as far as we go today, man.
Tired of ordering your own forces about, eh?
I'm not entirely impressed with England. I think they'll come back for another crack at attacking us, to be honest.
Without a trace.
I want to see where England's attacked Genoa, though. I'm curious.
Today's journey.
Hostilities have ceased for now. That's not really because I actually want them. I just want to spend a bit of time getting
Orders.
Burgos a little bit safer. It's had a bit of a rough time of it recently. I could arguably do with just a few more troops inside. Especially if the Genoese get any silly ideas. But we will call things there. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye bye.